Well, Sri Lankan President Gotabaya there accorded ceremonial welcome at Rashtrapati Bhavan. The newly elected Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa will be holding a bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the Hyderabad House in the national capital today. Just earlier in the day, he held talks with the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. Ceremonial welcome accorded to the newly elected Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. Take a look. There, the Sri Lankan President meeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi, President Ramnath Kovind, the External Affairs Minister and several other dignitaries. He's on a 3-day visit to India. Mr. Rajapaksa will be holding bilateral talks with Prime Minister Modi at the Hyderabad House in the national capital, where both the leaders are expected to discuss trade, terrorism, regional security, among other issues. He arrived in India on Thursday evening on a 3-day trip and was received by Union Minister V.K. Singh at the Delhi airport. Well, this is Gotabaya Rajapaksa's maiden foreign trip after taking over as the President of Sri Lanka. Rajapaksa accorded ceremonial reception at Rashtrapati Bhavan just now, and he is also expected to visit Mahatma Gandhi's memorial at Rajghat. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in fact, had congratulated Gotabaya Rajapaksa after his victory in presidential election and also invited him to visit India.
Welcome, sir. Congratulations. This is your first visit to India after taking over as president. What are your expectations from this visit?
Good morning. This is my first overseas visit after assuming duties as the President Sri Lanka, and I want to express my gratitude to the Indian government and to His Excellency to the President, Prime Minister, and I want to express my gratitude to His Excellency the Prime Minister for inviting me for this visit, and my expectations are very high, and I want to, during my tenure as the President, I want to bring the relationship between India and Sri Lanka into a very high level, and we have of course a long-standing friendship historically, culturally and politically, and at the same time we need to work together for the benefit of India as well as Sri Lanka and people of Sri Lanka, and on security as well as the economic development. So during my discussions, I want to ensure that we work together for the benefits of our people. Thank you.
Thank you. Please.
The newly elected President of Sri Lanka, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, now talking to the media and also saying that he looks to further strengthen ties with India. He had earlier made a statement saying that Sri Lanka will not take any step detrimental to India's security. Several Indian strategic analysts had expressed concerns after Gotabaya Rajapaksa's victory in the presidential election over his pro-China position. As I mentioned, Gotabaya Rajapaksa also earlier held talks with the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. Right on your screens are the visuals of the same, along with several other dignitaries. Many important issues were discussed between the two.